Gerhard Bloom, once again, looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. You are being lied to. This green movement is a cult. In no conceivable way, in the near future, will green energy answer our energy needs. And without this energy available, abundant, and cheap, without the green trying to drive up taxes and creating artificial shortages. There's an abundance of cheap and available energy. We just need to access it. You need fossil fuels to heat and cool your home. You need to be able to fuel your vehicle with reliable gas. You should also be aware that we have over 6 billion mouths to feed on this planet. And without fossil formulated fertilizers, we can't feed that number, not anywhere close. Billions, and I mean billions, of people could starve and die without fossil fertilizers. This is a fact. There's no substitute. And wouldn't you feel guilty seeing billions of people on this planet suffer and die? This is the green agenda. In Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan government got coerced into banning fossil fertilizers, and as a consequence, absolutely destroyed its agriculture and its economy. The government got overthrown. The Dutch government is trying to militantly coerce its farmers to reduce nitrogen output. This will absolutely destroy the farming in Holland. And if this goes from country to country, spreading like the rest of this poisonous leftist ideology, this toxic ideology, yes, billions of people could die as agricultural output plummets. Now, wealthy countries, you should know, are the environmentally cleanest countries on the globe. Millions of people, that's right, millions of people die every year from burning wood, cardboard, and dung to heat their homes and for cooking. This is dirty. This is very dirty. Burning wood is incredibly environmentally damaging because it leads to soil erosion because there aren't trees to hold the soil down, and massive deforestation. Yes, coal would be better. And there's cleaner and dirtier coal. The United States produces very clean coal relative to the coal, say, in China. And natural gas would be a vast environmental improvement. These poor countries, they need fossil fuels. To a great extent, their poverty is a result of a lack of cheap and reliable energy. This is also a fact. Fossil fuels will help them lift themselves out of poverty. Their standards of living, their life expectancy will be immeasurably improved by getting them on fossil fuels. The United States dramatically reduced its carbon emissions through the increased use of natural gas. China, as we speak, is continuing to build massive coal plants, and very dirty coal at that. If Biden didn't have its war on American gas, maybe China could use some of that. We certainly know Western Europe could use some of American natural gas. But of course, Biden is waging a war on domestic energy. And green energy, this might shock you. It shocked me. Green energy is incredibly dirty. That's all backstage. What you see up front is some elegant looking windmill that's killing tons of birds, by the way. But environmentally, it's incredibly dirty. Mining rare earth minerals, they require a soup of toxic chemicals to extract these rare earth minerals. They're not rare at all. They're dispersed, and you need a soup of toxic chemicals to aggregate them. This is a fact. And incredibly dirty. It's environmentally extremely damaging. Green energy is completely unreliable, and it doesn't scale. It won't get us to where we need to be. And does that sound like an answer to you? Well, it does to leftists, because they really haven't puzzled this out. Solar panels, windmills, and unicorn farts, they can't sustain our energy needs. leftists. They want you to eat bugs. They want to control the temperature in your car, the temperature of your house. They want to control the car you drive. Better be electric or you're a bad person. The stove you cook on, it can't be natural gas. This is all nonsense. They want power. And they continue to parrot Thomas Malthus. Too many people, overpopulation will lead to mass starvation. Yes, this was Paul Ehrlich in his book Population Bomb, except he was disastrously wrong. Populations dramatically increased, and food production and wealth increased even more rapidly. We have many more mouths to feed, and people have never been better fed, and leftists get their way. They could literally destroy it all. Yes, more people, more innovations. As populations grow, prices drop, and the quality of life increased, and it increased dramatically. The fact is, the major crisis we face now is underpopulation. We are not reproducing at a rate to maintain our population levels at present. They are declining. And China faces a massive depopulation crisis. You have many people predicting China will collapse before it gets great. An electric car. Now, that has some serious ethical implications, right? Child labor, toxic chemicals, and supporting the economy of the Chinese Communist Party. I hope you will check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. It's available on Amazon. It's not important because I wrote it. I wrote it because the issues could not be more important. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye.